Hey everybody, hey, it's Lay. Welcome back to Layla TV. My name is Layla. Nice to meet you. And today I am back with another vlog. Let's get into it.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extraordinary.
Okay, y'all, so today was a very simple day. I went to class, but then at the class I decided that I was extremely hungry. So I ordered from Starbucks for the first time, and it was very good, surprisingly, because I thought I wasn't a Starbucks girl, but I think I might be. But then I was like, this is not gonna hold me over for the rest of the day. So I got me a sandwich and then I got a pizza for dinner. But I ended up eating the pizza first and then like in a couple minutes I'm gonna eat the sandwich. So there's that. And I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day. the vlog ends there, no. But for the rest of the day, I'm literally gonna be sitting here watching I'm Dante and probably some Belize. And then I'm going to be knitting. But I wanted to sit and talk to y'all for a second about, if you watched the last video, well, not the last video, I think it was the video before that. The video where I was saying that this decision is gonna shape the rest of my life. I think the decision has been made. I just haven't told anybody yet. So for those of you who don't know, I am graduating in May, right? I'm graduating in May. Well, I'm walking across the stage in May. I still have a couple classes to take, and as you may know, you have to finish the classes before you can actually get your degree, of course. So I'm walking in May, and I must admit that I'm not excited about it at all. Not even a little bit. I don't care. So that's what I wanted to get into today. That's what I want to talk about, because that's what's been racking my mind for like the past month. Really. I saw a video on TikTok and he was like, you know the feeling where your life feels like it's starting season 2? And so here's the best way that I can explain that feeling. So let's say there's a main character, right? Let's say there's a main character and the main character has to make an important decision, right? And usually whenever you're watching the show, the important decision usually comes towards the end of the season or in the middle of the season, right? Regardless, the character has to make an important decision. The character has been driving on a straight road for all of their life, right? But now they're at a stop sign, so of course they had to stop. Now the main character can either go left or they can go right. Now the difference between these two roads is if the main character goes left, that's a road that the main character has been down before. They know that road. They're familiar with that road. They know the ins and outs of that road, all the twists and turns of that road. They know what's around that road, in that road, beside that road, at the end of that road. They know that road. They've been on that road their whole life. They've taken it before. Now, if the main character goes right, this road is unfamiliar. They've never been down this road. They don't even know what's in that road, around that road, at the end of that road. They don't know that road. So that road is unfamiliar. This road is. The problem with this road, though, is that they know that that road isn't meant for them anymore. They've been down that road before, of course, but it's not for them anymore. They're not the same person that they were when they first ventured off down that road. Nothing is there for them anymore. But the upside of that road is that the road is so familiar. Now, this road, the negative of this road is that it's unfamiliar. They've never been down that road. They don't know what to expect. But the extreme positive of this road is that they know that's where they actually want to go. For them to actually start living their own life, they have to go down this road. It's unfamiliar. It may be scary, not because it seems dangerous or not because it looks dangerous, but because it's so unfamiliar. But they know for them to actually feel alive, for them to actually thrive and not to be complacent and stagnant, they know that they have to go down that road. The main character is me. And that is the decision that has been racking my mind for the past month. And I have decided that I'm taking that road. I don't know what the fuck is down that road. I don't know what's gonna happen down that road. I don't know. I just know that that's me going down that road is the key to me being my own person. It's the key to me actually living, actually being alive. I genuinely believe that the only time that you fail in life is whenever, I genuinely believe you fail in life whenever you become complacent, whenever you bind yourself to something you don't want to be bound to. Does that make sense? I feel as if you fail whenever you stop going after all those things that used to excite you, that used to make you feel alive. You fail whenever you stop trying to make your dreams into your reality. You fail whenever you become complacent, whenever you become stagnant, and you don't do anything to change that. You fail when you put yourself in a continuous cycle of complacency and settling. That's when you fail. And it would be so easy for me to do that if I went down that road. If I went back down that road, it would be so easy for me to fall into the trap of complacency and stagnation. And let me tell you what that would look like. I'd graduate. That sounds like a great thing, right? And it is. I'd graduate, right? But then my lease would end here. So then I'd move back home. Find a decent job in social work, because when you have a bachelor's degree in psychology, I don't want to say there's a limited amount of things that you can do, you know what I'm saying? But don't expect to be coming out of college making buku money, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't want to say it's not realistic, because it's happened, you know what I mean? But the chances are slightly slim, you know what I mean? But besides that, because if you want to start making the money, from what I've learned and from what I've been told, you would have to get your master's degree. But I'm going too far ahead. So I get out of college, I go back home, I find a job doing some type of social work, I assume, right? And I'd hate the job. I know I would. But I'd be making a decent amount of money. I'd move out of my parents' house and I'd find me an apartment. Then I'd probably, while I'm working, I'd go to school, probably online, to get my master's degree, which would further put me in more debt, because getting your master's degree ain't cheap. College is not cheap, sweetie. So then I'd graduate and I'd be making more money, you know what I mean? But of course I'd still have to pay back what I owe from my bachelor's degree, you know what I mean? And from my master's degree. But I'd be making a little bit more money at a job that I don't necessarily care about and I don't enjoy. I'd just be doing it to make money. And it'd be easy to fall into the trap of, yeah, I'm making some money, but I got to make sure that I pay that back. And then I got to make sure that I pay bills. And I got to make sure that I do this, you know what I'm saying? While living a life that I'm not happy with and I'm not fulfilled with and that I'm complacent with and that I'm stagnant in. It would just be so much stagnation there. There would be no growth, no thriving there. It would just be, you would be living. I would be living, but I wouldn't be alive. You know what I mean? I can see it. I can literally see what would happen if I did that. And it'd be so easy for me to, though. It would be so easy. I can easily graduate and find a somewhat decent job and move back to McIntosh. That would be so easy for me to move to McIntosh. I can move back to McIntosh literally today. Wouldn't be a problem. I'd move back into my parents' house. Wouldn't be a problem. Be so easy, simple. But going down that right road, it's not easy. It's not simple. I'd be living for me. I'd finally feel alive if I went down that road. It would just be so uncertain, and that's what makes it scary. But in a way, that's what makes it exciting too. You don't know what could happen. You don't know where life will take you, but you would be alive. You wouldn't just be on autopilot. Does that make sense? I feel like I just went through that whole rant and none of it made sense. I feel as if me going to college, me leaving my hometown was the best decision that I ever made. You know what I mean? I have genuinely learned a lot being on my own. I've experienced a lot of things that I needed to experience. I genuinely believe that I've grown. I don't feel like the same person that I was back in 2018. I was 18. I'm 22 now. I don't feel the same. I'm not the same person. I don't think the same. My values are different. You know what I mean? I'm not the same. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. So leaving home was the best decision that I ever made. Best decision that I ever made. But me going to college, not. Because I don't believe you should do anything. You shouldn't do most things only for people, only for certain people. Make sense? Don't go to college if you know college isn't something that you're 100% certain on. You know that's not something that you know it's something that you don't want to do. You're just going for somebody else, to please somebody else. It's not a good decision. It's not a good decision. School, for me, was a waste of my time. I feel as if when you're in college, when you're going to school, you should enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? And I know people thinking, well, it's school, you won't enjoy school. No, like, I'm not talking about the social aspect of college, right? I'm talking about college itself. You should enjoy having the chance to learn more, to learn about the thing that you're passionate about, and to get a degree and doing something that you're passionate in, and eventually finding a job that you would love. You know what I'm saying? A job that you worked hard to get. You know what I'm saying? I've never felt that in college. I came to college and I you know what I'm saying, I was going to be an RN. And at one point, that was something that sparked my interest. It really did. It did. I was like, yeah, okay, one day I'm going to be a nurse and da-da-da. But the main reason why it sparked my interest was I wanted to deliver babies, and I thought that would be cool. And then I was like, you know, nurses, you know what I'm saying, they make money. That's what it was. And whenever somebody would talk to me about going to college, it was always money, 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 money. You know what I'm saying? You want to make money, this is what you got to do, da-da-da-da. But it's like, that was it. But then I changed my major because then I realized I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a registered nurse. Like, I don't want to do this. So then I changed it to psychology, because one thing that I was always good at was helping people through their issues. Like, that's one thing that I'm extremely good at, right? Whenever somebody has a problem, they used to always call me. You know what I'm saying? Because now I've placed boundaries and I don't do that shit again. But anyway, that's besides the point. They used to always call me, and that was the only thing that I valued about myself for a very long time. So I said, okay, psychology is the best field for me. But then it was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's interesting to me. Psychology is interesting. It really is. There's some classes that I've had that there was one class, and it was last semester, that I had that I genuinely enjoyed and I had a good time in, but I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't. And I feel as if for me to stay and to continue to do this, I feel as though I'm wasting not only my time, but my parents' time and their resources and their money. You know what I'm saying? I've always watched my parents struggle. There was never a time in my life where my parents wasn't struggling, right? I've seen my parents fall into the trap of complacency and stagnation and just a continuous cycle of just them not being happy. You know what I mean? I can look at my parents and I can tell that they don't feel fulfilled in life. You know what I mean? And so their solution, not to them not being fulfilled, but their solution to make sure that their kids don't end up like them, was to send us off to college. You know what I mean? But then it's like, we kind of fell into the same trap when you think about it, because yeah, we went off to college. But then, you know, we couldn't really pay for college. We didn't really have money for college. So of course you had to take out loans. You see what I'm saying? And then you fall into the same trap, because when you graduate college, you're not automatically guaranteed a job. But one thing that is guaranteed is that you got to pay the motherfucking loans back when you graduate. You know what I mean? So then let's say you don't find a job, or you find a job that's not paying, you know what I'm saying, well. You know what I mean? I know many college graduates who graduated and they couldn't find a job at all. And they had to end up finding just a regular 9-to-5. When I say regular, I mean like working at Walmart or something like that, which is nothing wrong with it. I had to work at Walmart, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's, You can't really make a life for yourself working at Walmart. You know what I mean? So it's like you did all of this work, you did all of this, spent all of this money to be making barely above minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? You're barely making a living wage. You know what I mean? So it's like, but back to what I was saying, it's like my parents, that's why they instilled college, because you're always told if you want to make money, you got to go to college. But it's not necessarily the case, is it? It's not. You have a better chance. What I'm trying to say is that college isn't the only option. It isn't the only option. And if you know that you don't want to go to college, please, for the love of God, save your money and don't go. College just was never for me. The only reason why I went and the only reason why I stayed was to please my parents. I'm going to walk across that stage in May, and I'm not excited about it. I haven't even bought my graduation cap and gown. I haven't bought my decoration for my stole. I haven't taken graduation pictures. I don't know what the fuck is going to go on with my hair on graduation day. I'm probably going to end up doing it myself. I'm not excited about it at all. I don't care about it at all, not even a little bit. My parents keep asking me about it. I told them I don't care. I don't care at all, not even a little bit. The only thing that I care about is when I walk off that stage and I go back to my parents and I'm gonna see that smile on my mama's face. I feel like that's my last, like, not my last, the fuck, like I'm dying. That's like when it comes to that left road, this is my last gift to like my parents, if that makes sense. Like I'm doing this last one for you. Does that make sense? Girl, don't you cry. Not on camera. Cause my mom, she's so excited to see me graduate. And I just don't want to let her down, you know? I'm not gonna cry. I'm crying. I don't want to let her down. And I know my dad as well, but especially my mom. You know, she wants to take the pictures and she wants to do this, that, and the third. And I just, you know, that day would be more so her day than mine, because I wouldn't care. I'm gonna pretend like I care on that day for her. Smile and take my pictures, and we may go out to eat, we may do this and that, you know. I'm gonna do that all for her, so she'll just have that memory of her child walking across the stage. But, and a piece of me is like, I feel bad because I'm not going down that left road anymore. I chose to go right, but I feel as though that they're gonna like be disappointed. But I can't keep doing this, dude. I'm not happy at all with college and with going down that left road. That right road is what excites me, is what fuels me, it's what urges me to get up. You know what I mean? Because living a complacent life, I'd rather die, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do it. I've been through a lot in my life, mentally and physically. And I've only recently just had an inkling, an urge, a drive, the drive to live and to actually experience life and to actually go after that feeling of being alive. So I refuse to just go back to stagnation and complacency. That would literally kill me. And so I can't do it. But like I said, I just wanted to give my parents that. Because it's like a piece of me, it's like, what if that's like the last day that they're going to be proud of you? You know what I mean? So I just want to give them that. So the title of this video, I'm sure, was probably like, I'm dropping out of college or some shit like that. I don't know if I'm gonna take those last bit of classes. I'm not sure yet. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna graduate college. I don't know. But I'm gonna walk across the stage and get my fake diploma and take my pictures and all that. That's all I got. This was the saddest vlog that I have ever filmed, and I'm sure this is the saddest vlog that you have ever seen. This is not gonna be no boohoo pity party every single time you come on this channel. No, baby, I just need to get this out. No, but I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you decide to live your life for you, and I hope that you decide to go after those things that make you feel alive instead of falling into the easy trap of complacency. But on that note, have a great day. Bye. I just want to let you know that took everything in me to reach across and put my hand on that camera. I feel as if I broke my back. I am done for today. Have a nice one. Bye.